The droid 22 here, the power Kazakhstan. Today I bring you some Russian power, episode 20. Today's gun is автомат Kalashnikova модель 103, or short AK-103. The AK-103 is used by Pointman class, it's used by Polish Pointman class and Russian Spetsnaz Pointman class. And in this game I was using a Russian Pointman gun, but I was using a Swedish character just to get some unlocks and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into the real life facts of AK-103. The AK-103 is a modern Russian designed version of famous AKM assault rifle. It is chambered for 7.62 by 39mm, which is a AK-47 round. It combines AKM design with developments from AK-74 and AK-74M with use of plastics to replace some metal or wooden components wherever possible to reduce their overall weight. The AK-103 can be fitted with a variety of attachments such as laser sight, night vision and telescopic sights, plus a suppressor and a GP25 grenade launcher. And from factory you instantly get a muzzle flash, AK-74's muzzle flash, which in my opinion is perfect, a pretty good muzzle flash. The designer of this gun is of course Mikhail Kalashnikov. It was designed in 1994. The manufacturer is Izhmash. The number build is 200,000. The variants are AK-104. The weight of this gun is 3.4 kilograms without the magazine. The length of this gun is 943 millimeters with stock extended, 700 millimeters with stock folded. The barrel length is 415 millimeters. The cartridge is 7.62 by 39mm, which is a standard AK-47 round. Pretty powerful round. The action is gas operated rotated bolt, which is pretty standard and for a weaponry right now. The rate of fire is 600 rounds per minute, which is pretty okay for an assault rifle. It doesn't have to shoot too fast and not too slow. The muzzle velocity is 735 meters per second. Effective range is 500 meters. Feed system is 30 round detachable box magazine. Now the AK-103 kind of feels like an AK-47 or AKM. Both AK-47 and AKM is the same guns, and between those three they feel like they're same guns. They shoot pretty much the same round. The only difference that AK-103 has is a muzzle flash, while AK-47 and AKM doesn't even have one. You have to attach it one yourself. But the only difference I see is manufacturing process. In AK-103 they use more of plastic, while AK-47 was more of a wood and metal materials, because plastic back in 50s was quite fragile, while now plastic can be much better. But if you ask me, I will still prefer AK-47 because I never have trust in plastic. Plastic, in my opinion, breaks easily. If you use it intensely due to vibrations, it might break, but if it's hard on plastic, it's least likely. But AK-47 is famous for being durable and almost anything, and that's why if I had a choice between 103 or 47, I'll go with the 47, even though it's not too modernized. Even though, in my opinion, it doesn't make too much of a difference, because AK-103 and AK-47 is pretty much the same gun, except they modernized the parts, and I think they also made the rail for AK-103. Now let's talk about in-game AK-103. So AK-103 does around high damage, which is around 20 to kind of like 30, depends on the range you're on. The magazine size is 30 plus 1 if you had a round in chamber when you reload it. The starting ammunition is 31 plus 120 rounds. Rate of fire is 600 rounds per minute. Range is short to medium, which of course it excels at because it's an assault rifle, and it's a pointman class, which is kinda very useful at the medium ranges, but not so close at the close quarters, even though it also excels that pretty easily. The recoil is high, and it's very high with heavy hitters ammo, which is a pointman's spec. The fire mode is automatic or semi-auto. The ammunition is 7.62 by 39 millimeters with an extra mag of heavy hitter ammo, or you can call it high powered ammunition if you want it that way. Same thing. Used by Spetsnaz Grupa Alpha, Polish Grom, and OGA. That is it for AK-103 in game, but there's a AK-103 bullpup in Medal of Honor, which I'm not gonna review in Russian Power. The only reason why, because it's not real life weapon. It was made up by Danger Close or whoever made this game. I think Danger Close, and it has almost the same specs in game as AK-103. Same damage, same magazine size, same rate of fire, same range, but the recoil is slightly different. The recoil is medium to low, which in my opinion is kind of trade-off. Maybe because of the bullpup design, it can be medium to low, and it's more agile than your AK-103. Now, how would I use this modernized AK-47 named AK-103 in Medal of Honor Warfighter? As you know, this is a pointman class. Pointman, in my opinion, is more of a medium to short range rifler. And this gun, I would recommend staying somewhat medium ranges. Don't go up too close and personal, because you'll get beaten by shotguns and higher fire rate assault rifles. And it actually has a pretty decent recoil. So at longer ranges, I wouldn't advise trying to snipe at longer ranges with this gun. And the attachments I would recommend is stick with the default Spetsnaz attachments, Cobra, and all the other attachments. I don't really care. The only thing I only care is the sight. I can rock it naked, but the only thing I really actually need in any gun is the sight. And if you want, you can change your stock, foregrip, barrel. It's up to you. You can change it to whatever you like. But one thing is important is to keep the sight as close quartery as possible. If you use a ACOG, it's not too good. Use a Cobra or just iron sights. You're gonna excel at medium and short ranges. Trust me. I tried the Polish Grom's AK-103, which I think features a telescopic sight or a zoomed in sight, and it actually sucks. And this shotgun sucks. Now its counterpart, Spec Ops counterpart, AK-103 bullpup. It has actually fairly low recoil. I've used it, even though I can't show it on gameplay because I don't want to cut this gameplay. And I would recommend using it to medium ranges. Primarily stick to medium and short ranges still, because it's still an assault rifle. You're not gonna be sniping like 1,000 meters away with an assault rifle, even though you can, of course. You can try, but you need pretty decent amount of bullets to hit and register. Plus, there's no Medal of Honor map that you can shoot through a 1,000 meter range. And yeah, so AK-103 bullpup, as I told before, it's a fake gun. It was created by Danger Close. So I'm not gonna review it on the Russian Power. Technically, it's a dual Russian Power, if you want to say it like that. And yeah, and the AK-103 bullpup, it actually more mobile than this one I'm using. Thus, it excels at close ranges because it's a Spec Ops class, and Spec Ops class always excels at close range. So bullpup, in my opinion, is more of a close range option than its AK-103 counterpart. While AK-103, which is a pointman, it's more of the suppression and the damage guy, and it excels at medium ranges. Trust me. Pointman, almost every pointman class use it at medium ranges. Spec Ops try to stick to closer medium range. And that's pretty much it for AK-103. As I told before, on both guns use like a Cobra sight, Don't use the sights that actually zoom in, or you can use the iron sight. Now that's pretty much it for AK-103. The AK-103 looks absolutely beast. It it like it took all the great characteristics of AK-47 and made it more modern by having replacing some parts, and it actually was made lighter. And also you can now dedicatedly install the sights without having to put extra bracket on the AK-47. But thanks for watching. The Rev 2 is turning off. Final score is 22-9. Модернизированный калаш 47. Неплохо.